Hello, this is Tyler with TJack Survival. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the LT Wright Bushcraft knife and striker combo. So stay tuned. So I won this knife on the Hidden Woodsman's webpage, or I'm sorry, YouTube channel. I left a comment about what handcrafted meant, and I won the competition. Pretty shocked. So anyway, I decided to do a demo on it. It's got a solid 90-degree angle in the back, which just throws crazy sparks. That's awesome. And it doesn't matter what part of the blade you use it, it's throwing sparks all over the place. So lighting the fire last night was really easy because of that. I got a little pine pitch on the blade. It's a little bit ugly, but I'll have a thumbnail that shows a better picture of it, what it looks like before it uglies it up. So I got some stats here because I am horrible at remembering everything like that. Just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea. So it's 01 tool steel. It's a Scandinavian grind. That's important when you have a bushcraft knife. It makes it more capable of cutting through wood. Its overall length is 9.5 inches. The handle's 5 inches. The blade length is 4.5. The sharpened edge is 4.25 inches, and it's a 1/8 inch thickness steel. All right, so my first impressions of this, in addition to that 90-degree angle, were it's just a high quality knife. It was a shockingly well-made knife. It's sturdy, very well built, very solid, obviously handcrafted. And I usually don't say this about knives. In fact, I've only ever said it about the Mora, but I think it's actually underpriced. They could charge more. Not that I'm saying they should, but they could charge more because this is a very, very amazing knife. So I'm going to put it through its paces. I've got a little bit of footage. So one really smart thing that they did with this sheath is they added this hang down loop. And I've kind of just folded it over and carried it on this other drop loop a little bit. But that doesn't mean that you can't unscrew it right here and just remove it. I like it because I can wear these clothes and it will just drop down below and hang. But that's also really important in the winter when you've got like a boreal shirt or some sort of big jacket on. You can still access your knife from down low. So kudos on the sheath, gives you options, and it was really snug putting this fire striker in. That's really nice, making sure that you're not going to lose your fire striker because that's a pain. If you're ever concerned about losing your fire striker, just put a little lanyard there, especially stretchy 550 cord, and then wrap it around this tip of the fire striker and it won't come out. So overall in the sheath, very well made. That's usually a large complaint of mine is they never make a good sheath. You have these awesome knives and these horrible sheaths, but not in this case. So I was hunting about 2 weeks ago, and all I used was this LT Wright knife. This is basically the second half of the video because I don't feel like I did it justice when I went out there and videoed. I used it for everything. And let's give you a close-up. It's nice and clean still. I used spit and lye from the ash to clean it while I was up there, but it's held up very, very well. And I wanted to use it a little more in the back half of this video so that I had some solid usage of the knife and gave you a fair review. So stick with me. a solid edge. Still very, very sharp. Very nice. Whacked it against the rock. Snapped right where I wanted it to. Nice little piece. Obviously there's easier ways of breaking a stick, but you don't get to demo the knife when you do it the easy ways. It's really dry dead wood. Kind of nasty on the knife. So I've used this on a couple of different outings. It's the LT Wright, I think it was the GSC or GST knife. I'll find out and put a link in the bottom. But it's a Scandinavian ground, solid, high quality 90-degree angle on the back, throws some huge sparks. I think I talked about that out when I was hunting. And a beautiful knife. I have beat on it. I batoned with it. I made a feather stick with it. I made very, very small curls, especially for the really hard, dry, dead wood that I was making the feather stick with. I started quite a few different fires, cooked some fish over coals with this knife. It just runs like a champ. This knife is something that I won on the Hidden Woodsman's channel. So Malcolm, you need to go check out his channel. I'll leave a link for that in the bottom. And I have nothing but positive to say about this knife. I have no reason to give it a high or low rating because it was given to me, but I chose to demo it because I was so impressed with the knife when I got it right out of the box and checked it out. So now that I've taken it out a couple different times, wore the fire stick or ferro rod down a little bit, played with it, it's comfortable in the hand, it rocks very well. When I'm hand chopping with it, it's very, very comfortable. Didn't start to build any blisters on my hand or anything. The handle is very smooth and it has just enough grip so when you get wet, sweaty hands, you're not going to drop it. I don't know what else to say other than this is an outstanding knife. It would easily make an ultimate bushcraft knife, hunting knife, backcountry knife. And yeah, that's all I got. So if this has been valuable to you, please support me by hitting the subscribe button. Please share and comment, and let me know ideas and things that you want to see on my channel. All right, guys, as always, thank you for watching TJack Survival.